Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Central Texas, where we think more expensively, love more completely, and live more joyously. Yes, we do, and our theme for 2026 is Be Loved Now. So we've been living that each day of this year and forever. This morning, I feel like it's Old Home Week. We have Reverend Melanie, and we have Lisa with us. So it just feels like a special celebration. It is, yes it is. So, and Melanie her title of her talk is Where, When, and Why, and music by Lisa. Okay, so in your programs, let's do the opening affirmation. And by the way, I am Glenda Moore, one of your practitioners. Yeah. All right, opening affirmation, page 4. We believe that there is an infinite power and wisdom that creates everything. We are expressions of this same power and wisdom. The thoughts, beliefs, and expectations we entertain with the most energy become our experience of life. When we change our energy and our attention, our experience changes to match. Yes. So, any birthdays this week? Any anniversaries? Any celebrations? I know Michael Patty is on our list. Anyone else? All right. We're just all celebrating life. All right. The book study continues. It's Thomas Troward's The Creative Process in the Individual. I think this is the third week.
Yeah, third or fourth coming up.
Okay. And there are still books back on the table if you'd like to pick that up and read along with them or attend. You can get in on the Zoom program by looking at the events page or in the weekly email. You can still get in on that and just sit in if you like. Okay, and practitioners are always available to you. Myself, Clark, Reverend Melanie is here, and of course Reverend Walt. We are always here and available to you anytime that some doubt or question comes up in life about, and you need an affirmation of who you are and the truth of what is going on in your life. Please give us a call. We are here for you to know that about you. Okay. So this morning's quote comes from, and what I think is kind of interesting is, I pulled it up from this book, and right here is the book that she's using for her talk. And we both didn't know that until. Okay, so today's quote is, "The purpose of life is to satisfy the soul. And though acknowledging your accomplishments can help in this effort, it cannot take you the full distance. The only thing that can satisfy your soul is an answer to the question, who am I? You are an individualized expression of life of greater consequence and magnitude than anything you will ever accomplish." So that is. So let's just take a moment to go within and just feel the power of this presence. The power of love, the power of goodness, of truth. That infinite presence that lives and breathes within each and every one of us. It is life. It is love. And we are here to express our unique gifts. We've all been given something so unique and so special to express in this life. And whether you have been living that from the day you've been born, or you're still discovering that, which is a wonderful discovery. Just know that your life matters, that what you bring to the table is needed and necessary. And so just live that life that is within you. Just be open to it, and it will express through you automatically, naturally, easily. Just know that that life within you is ready, willing, and able to be so much more than we may think we are. And that is enough. So we are grateful for this time, this message, the music today, what brought us all here together today. And so in that gratitude, we just say together, and so it is now. Lisa.
The question is why? Why are we here to say our hellos and goodbyes, then disappear? This beautiful life, what is it for? To learn how to master peace or master war. There's only one answer that matters, even if your heart has been shattered. Whatever you want, whatever you're after, is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Mistakes. No, we're not perfect yet. Maybe God made us all from an accident. And the question that sits on everyone's lips is, why should we pick ourselves up and start over again? That matters, even if your heart has been shattered. Whatever you want, whatever you're after, love is still the answer. Love answer. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. The question I'll ask at the end of my days is, what did I give and what will I take? There's only one answer that matters, even if your heart and your dreams have been shattered. Whatever you want, whatever you're after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love is still the answer.
you, Lisa. And Lisa will be back in a little bit for more beautiful music. Thank you so much. I am particularly happy about the word still, because it fits right into what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's when we are still, do we feel more love? And less frustration, if that ever shows up for anybody? So when we are still focusing on love is still. It's a quiet thing, in my humble opinion. And so I want to explain more about that. And the book that I had chosen, okay, because I don't regularly do every week thing, what I do is go to my bookshelf, which I don't have quite this many, and I grab what have I been thinking about this week? What is going on, and what do I want to share? So, what Glenda shared, you are enough. Enough already. And I remember David Walker, when he first came out with this book, he spoke at a Asilomar in Pacific Grove, and he was so excited to finally have it published. And the word enough and then the word still were always present in his talks. Just focus and be still. Be still. And there's several songs about that. Be still. It's still the answer. And you are enough is also still the answer. I wanted to also share so I brought my library, sort of. I have another book that I turn to if I'm not feeling still, and if I'm not finding the answer, which there's only one answer. But it's by Yumi Sakugawa, Your Illustrated Guide to Becoming One with the Universe. One of my favorites, and what she did, or it appears, there's all these drawings in here, guiding the reader, guiding to, how can we possibly feel oneness with the universe? How is that possible? Still, it's still the answer. And I know you didn't know, but you did know.
Spirit knew.
I know, exactly. And this book was actually given to me by a dear friend of ours, Catherine, who used to be at our center quite often. So I want to just share a few before I go into the parable that I brought to share. I want to go into to what I have been getting from this book. Just like I do, as you all know, those of you who've heard me talk before, I do. It's like open the page, read that page. There's a reason. The universe knows, right? Your assignment from the universe. Take this moment right now to breathe in deeply. Let's do that really quick, or really slow. Breath is powerful. So then just release. Release your breath and watch whatever you might have been concerned about disappear. Being still. Those of you who know me may understand that I'm not always a very still person. I sometimes have been known to dance in my talks or say funny things. All right, so lesson 4. Plant strange seeds. Plant strange seeds and see what comes up in your garden. And let strange things grow. When you feel disconnected from the universe, no one here is ever, you feel like you are always missing something or lacking something. And it is this constant sense of scarcity that possibly could be making you unhappy, concerned, anxious, not understanding why is this going on and why is this happening. Oh, right, that's right, my talk is about where, when, how, and why. But I added the how later, by the way. Where, when, and why. These are questions that I was asking this book by Yumi Sakugawa. I'll pronounce her name right. And the questions I was asking about the book that David Walker wrote, I like this page, page 51. Constructive self-talk. Constructive. What, are we breaking something down, or do we think we're breaking something down? I got to break this problem down. I'm going to break it. I like to be constructing things, specifically sometimes in here. That's a me thing. I don't need anyone's attention but my own. Easy to read, not always easy to understand and return to. And, by the way, we all have our own attention all the time, all the darn time. It's our own attention that sometimes appears to get in the way. Our own attention to, I just had an issue with our family, our immediate family, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I was not still. I was not still. And then I was devising ways and means up here to fix it and fix them. Those. And then, by the way, on my list was I need to fix the whole universe. And you know, if whatever problem it is, I swear, I did do that. I didn't stick with it because I have dear friends that I can turn to and dear friends. So anyways, I am the only one that can ever get in my way. I am the only one. And I get in my way all the time by not being still and not getting out of the way of the divine intention, which is already present and already moving through me. It is already, always, all the time, darn it. It is, not darn it. Loving it. It's a good thing. Okay, so questions are fine to ask, as long as you keep them out of your busy mind. Get still. This is what I understand these days. Get still and then ask those questions after your meditation, after your nice, beautiful music that you just listened to. Get still, darn it. Get still and breathe, and then truly know, okay, I got this. Or, be gone with you, you have no power here. That's Glenda the Good Witch, by the way. Be gone with you have no power here. And she's talking to the mean well, I don't know how mean that witch was, but she certainly did seem so. So when we're asking the questions, please get and be quiet. Because the answers aren't gonna come to us when we're all bollocksed up and mad at somebody. Oh my goodness. But by the way, the resolve situation for my little funny little thing wasn't funny at all. I was really going here and here and here, and I couldn't get there quick enough because I was up there in the head. it resolved. Imagine that. Because I just said, I don't need to fix anybody but me. And that's not even, I don't even need to fix me because I'm already perfect. Oh, y'all knew that. And what I did, with some help from the guy I live with, he's like, you don't need to do all those things. I'm the fixer. I'm going to fix it all. So did I want to hear that? No. But I knew there was one thing I could do, and I could text someone, make one call with kind words, but that came out of sitting still. That came out of thinking, how is this going to change? How will this change? I want it to change now, and I never wanted it to happen. It's pretty much almost changed. So David Walker said in his You Are Enough, the constructive self-talk is the best talk. It's the best talk you can give yourself. And please do that talking after you've sat still and been quiet. Then go ahead and start talking. All right, so y'all know this was the other thing I was looking at this week. One fish, two fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Oh, what a lot of funny things there are, from near to far, from far to near. Funny things are everywhere. And you know what? Sometimes they don't seem funny. And they're not. It seems discerning, disgusting, and I like this, page 10. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, what a lot of funny things go by. This is when we are still, we can be thinking or knowing or being still to know about the funny things there are. The funny things that people do. The funny things that possibly you or I can do or do. See? It happens. And in the my other fun book that I brought, it says, but guess what? You have an illustrated guide at all times to everything and anything that's going on with you, for you, as you, being you. That's another thing, being me. A lot of times it seems to me that I have gotten myself into my own messes or my own stuff. And it happened up here, and not from being still, and not from being. So you are always what you are doing right now. Wherever you're doing it, whomever you're doing it with, why you think you're doing it or being it, it's you. It's part of you. And so to have some love and joy with the, oh, that was funny. I know that I've done that in talks before. It was like, I had a teacher who said, ta-da! That was her way of saying, it happened! I know that all is well and all is good. It's like, okay, really? Sounds fake to me. That was the first time. I was like, how can you do that? How can you say, ta-da, look, I blew it. Ta-da, somebody crashed into my car. Ta-da, I ran a red light. All right. The ta-das Today, yesterday, last Thursday, any ta-das that may arise in the future are simply that. It's just simply an opportunity to get still, see the truth, believe that there is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you're always operating through and as and with it. That's it. Okay, I've been doing a couple of studies recently on Buddhist principles, and I kind of really like it a lot. But they have something that's similar to a parable, and it's a koan. It's the word is koan. So they also have something similar to tithing, and it's called dana. So I always recommend to everybody, if you want to share your good, share it to where you're getting your good, right? Important. All right. So it's a Japanese term, the koan, and these are parables used to produce, I love this idea, doubt and inquiry, as if I didn't have enough of that already. But these koans are to jog our brains, jog our hearts, get us to think, get us to get still, get us to know something better than what possibly might be frustrating us or concerning us. So it's also to open discussions with other people. So the koan that I found and I like, so at first sight something seems very not good, sometimes. And so if this parable of koan it's a woman, and she is being chased by a band of tigers. And they actually, when I was looking this up, they actually showed this scary tiger, and I was like, I wouldn't want to be chased by that, okay? Forget it. So she's being chased, and what happens when we are in trouble or viewing something with up close? It's a mess, it's not good, this isn't going to happen, blah, and we don't open our eyes and become still to see something greater, to know something greater. So she's being chased, and she decides, okay, I don't want these tigers to get me. And according to the koan, she jumps over this ravine, a giant, because you're scared, right? That's how you all of a sudden have superpowers. You're gonna jump over a ravine and get rid of these tigers. And so the tigers, sure enough, she jumps and she slips down the side of the ravine, according to the story, and the tigers go down. There's tigers down there too. There's tigers back up there, and the tigers are trying to get her, and then there's tigers down there also. So as she jumps, she grabs onto a vine, and she's hanging on the side of this ravine. And I'm not making this, I could make this up, I'm telling you, because that's what goes on in my head up here, I jump, and then it's going to fix everything, but nothing's really fixed. So the tigers are up there still, the tigers are down there still, and she's hanging by this vine, and she's looking around, and she sees the tigers down, she sees the tigers up, and she's hanging, and all of a sudden this little cute little mouse comes out and starts chewing on the vine. So once was a big problem, is now a problem, but it looks a little smaller. So she's dangling there going, okay, what kind of vines are these? She's looking around and hanging, and there's strawberries. There's a whole farm of strawberries growing all the way down to this vine that she's hanging, and so it takes her mind off the top, old problems, The bottom, new problems. Let's worry about those, and let's stew about the old. Let's stew on it for months or weeks or years or however long we do, right? So then she's stewing on new problems. And then there's a brand new little teeny little mouse who's a new problem. She's got a mountain of, well, a ravine of problems, right? I'm thinking, I don't know what well, for one, I would never be chased by tigers. I don't live where this woman lived, but, so she's stewing, she's thinking about the old problems. Anybody here do that ever? And then she's thinking about the new problems and the new. And then finally she becomes still. And she breathes. And she takes a breath and another breath and she feels good again. And then she looks to the strawberries. And she has enough strength to reach over and eat one strawberry. It was the most delicious strawberry she'd ever had in her life because it was there for her the whole time. The whole time it was there for her. And were the tigers there for her? Mm-hmm. Something to focus on, something to be mad about, something to get all, in your head about. And then the new tigers, same, they're there. Everything is still there. The old, the new, and none of us have ever had this, right? No. We don't stew on the old stuff, and then, but then we lose our attention for the old, and we say, oh, but see, there's going to be this other problem because of that problem, or because of whatever else. That now, then the mouse who's going to eat her vines. But it could just be me. I'm the only one who does this, right? It's a big issue. It's a huge issue. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Well, Lisa sang about it today. But guess what? There's always a plan B. The strawberry. The delicious, wonderful, amazing, has a great smell to it, a fresh strawberry. That we always have that. And when we are focusing and still and singing, kitchen dancing, it's a very good thing to do. I'm serious, kitchen dancing. Just turn on your Alexa or turn on your favorite whatever and do some kitchen dancing if you can't get out of that. But then go back to stillness. Then go to your sanctuary or your puja or wherever you want to go. So this story, according to a Buddhist monk who was sort of translating, not exactly as I did, the story highlights our tendency to focus on the tigers of our lives, and most of us disregard the strawberries that are around in every moment. This is all of life and love and peace and harmony and happiness when we are quiet is always around. It's always around. I'm looking at books, which, if you had this many books around, I would be crazy. But yeah, so when I have stuff that's always around. We have the tools to go within, be quiet, love ourselves, give ourselves forgiveness if needed, about getting all mad about something. I don't get mad. Well, someone would think I do. Why are the dishes in the sink again? Oh, that. Okay, here's Ernest Holmes. Through spiritual discernment, we see that we have within us a power which is greater than anything we shall ever contact. That's the power for good in the universe, greater than we are. And we don't need to go find it. We don't need to stare at a tiger to get it. We don't need to stare at, but try a strawberry. Try to jump off the cliff and find yourself in peace somehow. A power that can overcome every single obstacle. And you're saying every single obstacle? That's a little far-fetched. Well, we go back to my beloved David Walker, that I'm responsible for everything I'm thinking. I'm responsible for who I am. I'm responsible. It's happening up here. Or, you know, who knows? I'm not a brain scientist. You really wouldn't want that. But we are responsible for how we're showing up. And when we are centered and when we are doing our beautiful, perfect, wholesome, loving, kind self-work on a daily, what is it called? Daily spiritual practice. That's it. And when we are practicing our practice and being in that space for a certain amount of time every single day, everything is dripping away. Everything is going. There's no tigers. There's no past. There's no present. I mean, there is. And then there's the future of the strawberries. See if I can find what else. What I read up on the koans is that they flow forward and backwards. Typically, in the Japanese tradition, if they're telling a story or a parable or a koan, they're going to give you a back and a forth. You know, you could actually switch that around. You know, that was the past, here is the future, where are we going from here? I like that concept because it fits for me. Okay. Is the climb out of the ravine, is it a parable or a story to, we should have, the lady should have just climbed out of there, right? Or the lady should have just jumped into the tiger den. Or the lady should have eaten more strawberries. What? Exactly, given the strawberries to the tigers. Exactly. Okay, but if one empties one's mind, then the koan is just a koan. Where it ends, it ends. No need to delve into the future. So if you were living a story that's bothering you, this is what I took from this. You can paraphrase if you'd like. But if I'm living the past all the time and not looking or opening my stillness and my eyes and my understanding to the moment that is right here, right now, and which is what happened in my little incident that I was mentioning. It was like, just be here now. Be with with the people that you're with right now. It's awesome. Not always. But it was. It absolutely was. It was a good thing. It was really a wonderful thing. No need to dwell in the past and get lost in it. Quiet thy mind, dear child. Quiet thy heart, dear child. It says, it has this other word, quieten, quiet it. So the reason, not the whole reason, but one of the reasons I'm interested in a little bit of Japanese stuff is, and Buddhism, is that I'm going to be traveling there. And I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. The last 2 years ago, I think it was a year and a half maybe, we traveled on a plane, and I had this old thing come up, which is called motion sickness. And I had it as a child, and I was told I'd always have it. And yes, you will always have this problem. And it was the first time I had it in over 10 years. And it was, I immediately went back to the past. Okay, so this is, I can't travel anymore. This is it, this is gonna happen. So we get off the plane. Luckily, in the Amsterdam airport, there's a doctor office, like literally right next to our gate. So, and I loved the doctor, and she gave me a little shot, and I was fine. And so now, when I'm traveling again very shortly, in another less than 2 weeks, I am going to have my stillness before I even approach that big vehicle with big wings. And I'm also going to have Dramamine. Because I can. I only take a half of one, but I wasn't taking them anymore because it hadn't happened. So anyways, so let that be your koan for the day, if you would like. Yeah, scary tigers chasing you. Yeah, scary tigers. They can appear scary depending on what you're going through, and that's part of what I'm learning from the koans that I've been reading is stuff's gonna happen. There are things that you will experience or think you're experiencing, and it is there. It's out in our world. And so as often as we can take our world into our stillness, into our love, our understanding, try this one, forgiveness, the F word. So when we can prepare ourselves before an adventure by being ready, and it's always regular, daily, spiritual practice that helps us be ready for everything in our lives, and so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, everyone. And now I will close with a treatment for us before we have more music. Forgiveness and gratitude for the truth that we know in every moment, each and every situation, each and every appearance of a challenge. We know forgiveness and understanding. We are powerful, loving, individualized expressions of the goodness of our life and everyone's life. We are capable, we are focused, and we open our hearts and minds in every moment, every situation, every appearance of a misunderstanding, or every appearance of someone we think isn't driving right. We are part at all times, everywhere we go. Why? There is no way around it. Who? Each one of us is an individualized expression of this greatness. And why is so important? We have the power to change our minds, to change our understanding of how we're being, how we're showing up, how we're loving, how we're sharing. And it's an easy task when we are polished, when our hearts, as I've said many times, as our hearts are polished, so are we. So are our actions, so are our understanding of others, so is everything in our world when we're polishing our hearts by kitchen dancing or doing whatever ways and means is good and feeds us. Stillness, meditation, peace, peace for self and others. It is always possible when we are understanding and focused. So as I release this word into that one law, which knows what we give it with intention and attention, it acts upon immediately. All is well, here and now, and all is well in all moments, all times, for everyone. So we share that and we give thanks and say together, and so it is now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lisa. Now we have more Lisa music.
Not quite yet.
Oh, not quite yet, okay.
My piano is, it is not behaving. The sustained
Okay,
pedal,
well,
I don't know if you all noticed, so let's see how it does now. I might have to turn the thing back. It turned itself off. See, sometimes I turn myself off. You guys probably
Now it works.
Yay! Thanks, Lisa.
Yes. Oh, Melly. Oh, Melly.
Oh, wait, I know.
It goes right with the spirit. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive. And it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, yeah, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Woo! Sing along. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Where? Right here, right now, where I am. Woo! Right here, right now, where I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I swear I planned that ahead of time.
I love
Oh, well, Spirit planned it.
I
You kept saying, right here, right now.
But I'm not lost. I'm just exploring.
Yes, you
I
are.
always loved when you sing that song too. but
Well, do you want that one, or, I mean,
I loved what you just sang.
okay, and I'm supposed to do another one. Is there is there any, I think we can be here all afternoon. Were there more announcements, or did we cover all of them?
I'll be back in a minute.
Giving-
You've got another song.
Okay, I'll do my other song. Okay, but I can do I'm Not Lost. I thought about it. I thought, oh, but I do that all the time for Melly.
Yes, please.
All right.
Melly likes it.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Yes. How about it one more time for Or Melanie Colpart, Reverend Melanie. If I could look down on the path I walk from somewhere way up high, I could see the crooked road that I have come. I walked a mile with sorrow, I walked a mile with joy. Now I'm less afraid of either one. And for every tear I've cried, there's a smile that I have earned. For every mile I walk, there's a lesson I learn. I'm not lost, I am exploring. Life is an adventure worth enjoying. Though I may not know where I'm going, I am not lost, I am exploring. I am not lost, I am exploring. Some people choose to live their lives on quiet avenues, while others find a place in the parade. Some like me are seekers, we take less traveled roads, believing we can find a better way. And though I get discouraged, I won't be turning back. I have joy as my compass and faith as my map. I'm not lost, I am exploring. Life is an adventure worth enjoying. Though I may not know where I'm going, I am not lost, I am exploring. I am not lost, I am exploring. All of us are headed for the same destination, so why not blaze a trail that's got imagination? I'm not lost, I'm exploring. Life is an adventure worth enjoying. Though I may not know where I'm going, I am not lost, I am exploring. I am not lost, I am exploring. I'm not lost, I am exploring. Oh, there's one more, because I want y'all to sing. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Oh, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb, and ravines too. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Love for everyone. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Well, next week our musician is going to be Robert Harding, and Reverend Walt's talk will be called Make It Personal. But right now we have our giving affirmation, so let's do that together on page 6. Hmm?
Sharing.
Okay.
I got it.
Divine love,
Confidence.
consecrates my gifts. They go forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper. They are evidence of my commitment. They do their good and perfect work and return to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is now. And our giving bowl is on the back table for you when you leave. So please honor and respect that for all that we do here, and for our musicians, and for our minister, and for just being a business, a loving, wonderful business that we can support. So this is our time, our gratitude time. And, you know, sometimes it's, you know, you're sitting there and you're thinking, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? What big thing happened this week that I'm just, you know, blew me away and I'm just really, really grateful for? But sometimes it's just those little bitty great gratitude things that just happen every day to us. Every day. And sometimes they're worth sharing, the littlest of things. Does anyone have anything that they can think of today?
I do.
Good.
We have these organic gardens in my neighborhood. And so the last 3 weeks has been fresh flowers growing there. And so they cut them for us and then they put them in the community center. And you just go, and they're already cut. You just take them, you have your vase ready at home. So I've had them for 2 straight weeks.
Yay.
Fresh zinnias and daisies, and I mean they're all organic.
Yeah.
Because that's how they go do them. So I'm grateful for the flowers in my home.
Yeah.
And in my gardens.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the doggy and 2 kitties in my home. They're so sweet.
Constant companions.
Oh, they're just so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day, every minute.
Anyone else? Tom, you had a little gratitude this week. The car. Just a conundrum with the car, with the rain.
A real easy solution to something that I thought was going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
Yay.
And they did it for free.
Did it for free.
So it's
Yeah.
strawberry.
Yeah. It was, yeah, we thought it was a real problem and didn't know what to do, and it's going to cost us so much, and blah, 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 blah. And he gets over there and they just do this little thing, and there it was done. And they said, no, you don't owe us anything. But there's always a way to tip. Yeah.
Cool. And Clark had one.
Oh, yeah, well, our irrigation system stopped working, and that's not what I'm grateful for. But I'm grateful at the same time that we had those really drenching rains in the middle of July.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't normally happen, you know, and I feel that was a grace. And it did give some respite for, you know, an amount of time, maybe even up to a couple of weeks. And I've been in touch with this company that could provide the solution, but they're not really communicating back that much. So there's some uncertainty. But what I'm grateful for is like what Melanie was talking about today. I'm not going to focus on that part of it. I'm going to know that there's something that I don't know is happening on their end. And I'm not going to assume it's personal or anything like that. Anything like that. I just know it's unfolding. And the answer is pending, it's coming. So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for that perspective, to know that there is a solution. Whether it's that or whether I'm guided to somebody else, it'll all come out.
Yes. Donna.
So we've been in Seattle area, northern Washington for a couple of weeks, and we visited our kids, and it was great. And, you know, I've been in our home for 32 years, and I love that home like you just can't believe. Most of you have been there. It's just the most peaceful, love-filled. And but, who knows? But I am, for the first time, feeling some release from that house. It's had me, my heart, so much of my life. And I thought, because they want us, I feel some release. I don't know, but it's there. I'm grateful for that.
Possibilities. Little strawberries.
You know, it dawned on me when Clark was saying about the rains, the downpours. When Mom and I first moved here, there were lots of rains in July. It was a thunderstorm. Oh, we were hiding under, because we were driving around trying to find a place to live. Well, our house, the house that I'm in, closed on August 1st. It'll be 21 years this year. So I'm grateful for that. And I've known Glenda that long.
Yeah, we have.
I met you before the house closed.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I came to the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, up north. Yeah.
We all have some wonderful history. It's amazing, amazing. Yeah, and sometimes those blessings that we have can be curses for other people. So, and we can be the strawberries for them in our generosity, knowing that that could be us right there. So we always have opportunities to bless and to feel rich. To feel rich that, yeah. So let's do our closing affirmation on page 7. I am an expression of infinite divine creative intelligence. Knowing a joyful serenity awaits my recognition and acceptance, I take this moment to deepen my understanding that I am perfect, whole, complete, and dynamic. My soul is forever established in life, love, light, power, peace, beauty, and joy. I lift my eyes to the divine in me, in those around me, and in all of life. I walk out into the world with an uplifted heart and a mind open to the infinite creativity of all life. And so it is now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Strike the set.
Strike the set.
Exactly 21 years today. Wow. It might be. You just had a birthday. I did.
Yes, she did.
We got through it. You got through it.
See you around.